Hi, my name is Serah Ndanu Teshna and I play the role of Linda and Nicole, the twins, on the show Igiza, which is currently streaming on Showmax. So the characters that I play on the show are the twins, Linda and Nicole. These are sisters who have gone through some, let's say, life experiences, and something happened in their past that made them hate each other, for lack of a better word. So Nicole ends up in jail and Linda continues with her life, and then eventually we get to see that Nicole escapes from jail and tries to get revenge from Linda. It's a big challenge. It's an actor's dream to get these kind of roles, but at the same time it comes with a lot of demand because you really have to distinct these two characters, even for the audience to be able to see the difference between them. We get to see how different Linda is from Nicole. Nicole is very ghetto and very rough. Linda is very polished. So trying to balance those two and keeping in mind that I hardly have days off. So it's been quite a journey for me, but quite challenging. But I'm enjoying every part of it. Enjoying just trying to understand these two people, and hopefully that just getting to execute them as per what the creators had in mind. I can't really say there's a role that I was more comfortable with from the word go, because both characters have something different from what I've played before. For example, both ladies end up in prison. I have never experienced prison before, so for me it was just about researching, doing my due diligence to make sure that I understand prison life, the language, how they sit, how they talk, and just trying to get myself comfortable even in a set that is in a prison set. When it comes to Linda, on the other hand, she's polished, but at the same time she's just not any other person. She's a woman who's driven by so many things. She's feisty, she's greedy, she's a dictator, and that's not who I am. So trying to tap into both of them was a bit hard. The workshop, the preparation, and the acting coach, Julissa, really did so much. Specifically coming to Linda, she helped me so much. I know I'm the kind of person who talks way too fast. And, she'd tell me, Serah, Linda has to take it slow, and she has to be very articulate, and she has to be very, she's a Meryl Streep, kind of a person. So you really have to be very slow, very precise, very articulate, and you just have to, your words are your sword. So I had to learn all that with time. I had to learn how to be ghetto and just, within a snap, you're this person in prison, your Swahili constantly just changes, so it's not easy, but I'm so happy that I actually got those lessons before we started the show. And I think as an actor, if I hadn't gotten that, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I'm sure that is something that the audience will get to see. The thing I like about Linda is her drive. She's the kind of woman who is not stopped by anything. She's determined, and she's driven by her goal, her success. She's not a failure. And she doesn't let anyone or anything stop her. That's really what I like about her. She's a go-getter. What I like about Nicole is the fact that, in as much as she's jelly, she's soft, and she's really stern, and she's a very calculative individual, which is a life skill that everybody needs. She's very slow in making decisions. She's a thinker. She just doesn't say things out of the blues. She's the kind of person who will be very calculative in everything that she does. Now, this is one of the questions that I've been asked a lot, like, who do you prefer between the two characters? I mean, it's a question that I will never want to answer until I'm done with the series, because I want to give the two characters the same energy. And one thing about this show if you're not going to fall in love with the characters, which is not going to happen, you're going to fall in love with the sets, because the sets are to die for. And I think that is one of the things that has really helped me to bring out the two characters. For example, like I said, I've never been to a prison before. I relied on watching a lot of TV shows that have been done, documentaries about prisons, and that's where I got my little ideas about prisons. This is prison life, this is the Kenyan prison life, this is how things are done. But trust me, from the moment I got into the prison, it just gave me that feeling. Even if I've never been there, but I could feel like, oh my goodness, this is, yeah, just like, what is this place? You get, when you come to the boutique, which is something that has been built from, I think all the sets have been built from, ground up. The boutique looks the part, so it just helped me become Linda automatically. Like, this is my office. Look at this place. This was just an empty space full of stuff. But look at it right now. This project is my comeback project after getting my firstborn. It was such a tough decision for me as an individual, as a new mom, to make, because number one, I have a 4-month-old baby who needs attention, and I'm also learning the ropes of motherhood, and a huge sacrifice for me and for my family at the same time. But I'm just so happy that I have a very supportive partner who's been with me and encouraging me. And at the same time, my baby boy has been so amazing. It's been amazing working with Kevin Samuel, because this is his comeback project as well. So we both have that drive that we have to get it right. Like the audience, there's a bar that we had set before we took a break, and now we are back, and we have to pick it up from there, and we have to take it to the next level. So there's always that energy that you're trying to bounce off each other, and we are very honest about how we feel within a scene, after a scene, whether you feel like, did you give me that energy? Did I give you what you wanted? So we're always talking, and we call each other even after this in the middle of the night, like, hey, what did you think about that scene? So we have this scenes tomorrow. So how do you think I should play this? And that's the kind of relationship that we've created. Same to Blessing, he's been, I think he's been around for the last couple of 2-3 years, yeah. And it's just amazing how we get to catch up, and we get to really make sure that none of us is lagging behind.